It is though he never left. Former Premier Bill Vander Zalm is back in the BC capital tonight, flashing that smile, rousing supporters and making stump speeches in his campaign to stop the HST. On a day when secret government documents show that Finance Ministry staff was already working on the tax just 3 days after the election, Vander Zalm is predicting tonight that the HST will spell the death of the Campbell government. We'll have more on those revelations in a moment, and we'll speak to former Premier Vander Zalm live in just a sec. But first, the former Premier's swing across the South Island and his hope to gain local support. Here's A News Legislature reporter Shachi Curl.
What can they do? They can back off. They could be heroes almost.
The Zalm is back, and he's fantastic. Former Premier Bill Vander Zalm, once a fixture in Victoria, was back this morning, bringing his anti-harmonized sales tax campaign to the capital.
And the faxes are coming in so fast, it's unbelievable. We may end up with 10,000 canvassers at the rate we're going now.
It's all touched a very raw nerve with the Campbell Liberals.
It's pretty obviously a political effort from him. Everyone should understand the HST has been done. It's there.
Vander Zalm says things are going so well, he's got more volunteers, more canvassers, more people signing petitions than he can put to work immediately. And that includes those who were once his sworn political enemies. New Democrat MLAs such as John Horgan and Bill Routley, all signing up to stand by his fight now.
Mr. Speaker, not only have 18 of them jumped into bed with Bill Vander Zalm, but they've actually got a link on the NDP website to take them to Bill Vander Zalm's site, which is full of blatant, factual misinformation, Mr. Speaker.
I can't be accountable for Mr. Vander Zalm. I can be accountable for myself.
Even though you're working with him?
I'm working with him as the leader of the initiative campaign.
I welcome them. I think it's great.
But for all the people power, what Vander Zalm really wants is dollar power. This morning he made a pitch for cash to the Funeral Services Association of BC.
We're looking for help.
And he needs it because the Campbell government is planning to spend our money on a so-called information campaign about the HST.
Every year, we have normally put out a post-budget document that goes out to British Columbians about the budget, and this year will not be an exception.
So how much do you usually spend on that?
Well, actually, I have to go back and look at what those were.
And that's just one of the problems Vander Zalm is facing. Even if he does get enough signatures for his petition, it won't mean an end to the HST anytime soon, because the law that brought it in didn't originate here at the legislature. It's from Ottawa. Is this false hope? I mean, is this going to come to nothing and leave people just as frustrated as ever?
There's no such thing as false hope. Hope is a wonderful thing. Without hope, what have we got? No, we need hope.
And Vander Zalm needs them to open their wallets. In the end, funeral directors who, as an organization, called the HST a death tax, decided not to give Vander Zalm a penny. But he's got hearts and minds on his side, and for now, he appears to have the Campbell government on the ropes.
Shachi Curl joins us now with more. Shachi, tell us more about these explosive revelations as to when the Finance Ministry staff started working on the HST.
Well, Hudson, 800 pages of federal blanked-out access to information documents were released today, and they show just one thing, one little snippet, that the Campbell Liberals started working on the HST May 15th, just 3 days after winning the election. The opposition pounced in question period on this, saying it shows the government was moving really fast, even though technically no one was talking about the tax during the campaign. But Finance Minister Colin Hansen says the order never came from him.
The staff in the Ministry of Finance took it upon themselves to make those inquiries. If the member is implying that in any way I or anybody acting on my behalf or anybody acting on behalf of any member of Executive Council made that request, he is absolutely wrong.
So not exactly a death blow to the government, but it is one more distraction that continues to chip away at the credibility of the BC Liberals on all things HST related. Hudson.
All right, Shachi Curl reporting. Shachi, thank you.
You're welcome.